In this world, there is no human who is truly good, and there is no human who is truly evil. It all depends on how you judge them. Amidst the booming music in the club, drowning out all other sounds, Alaric raised a bottle of champagne, pouring it down sip by sip. "Aviana, where are you?" he muttered. Alaric was now completely unconscious due to finishing a whole bottle of alcohol. Normally, he wasn't someone who got drunk easily, but this time he chose a drink with a higher alcohol content than usual. The unsuccessful search for Anna made Alaric want to clear his mind.
"Sir, you are heavily intoxicated. It's better if you book a room upstairs,"
warned the bartender, who had been serving Alaric's requests all night.
"Anna, you damn bitch,"
he grumbled.
"Sir,"
called the bartender, seeing Alaric was already tipsy. The bartender noticed Alaric's phone lying not far from him and searched for a contact to call. Alaric was a regular customer at the club where he worked, so the bartender knew exactly who Alaric was often with. Aiden put his arm around Alaric's shoulder, guiding him as he stumbled out of the car and towards the entrance of the mansion. Upon reaching the front door, Alaric told Aiden to go home immediately, not allowing Aiden to escort him inside.
"You better go home. Keep searching for Anna until you find her and bring her to me,"
he said, half conscious.
"I'd rather accompany you inside first, and then I'll follow your order to find Anna,"
replied Aiden. Alaric shook his head, giving a sardonic smile.
"Do you think I can't go in by myself? Just go home?"
Aiden let out a heavy sigh, observing the stubbornness of his friend and master.
"All right."
Afterward, Aiden left in his car, leaving Alaric to slightly stumble while grabbing the doorknob. As he was about to push the door open, a pull from the other side nearly made Alaric stumble, if not for someone who held the door and prevented him from falling.
"Sir."
Alaric looked up to see who had helped him from falling. The vague face of the woman made his smile widen.
"Anna, I finally found you."
"I'm Nina, sir. It seems you are quite drunk tonight. Let me take you to your room,"
said Nina. Without resistance, Alaric let Nina lead him to a private room that Nina had never set foot in, as it wasn't part of her duties. Nina put Alaric down and covered him with a blanket after removing his shoes. As she was about to leave, a hand gripped her and pulled her down to sit on the bed in Alaric's embrace.
"Where are you going, huh? You want to leave me again?"
Not prepared for what had just happened, Nina's lips suddenly landed on Alaric's. Nina remained frozen as Alaric passionately kissed her.
"Sir,"
she said hesitantly between their kisses. Nina admitted that even though it wasn't their first kiss, kissing her master still made her nervous, as it had never been in her thoughts before.
"Why do your lips feel different this time, my love?"
Nina's heart raced hearing the endearment from her master, whom she had admired in silence.
Forget it. Just kiss me now."
Alaric united their lips again. His kisses trailed down Nina's neck, causing her to moan.
"Sir."
Nina's moan only fueled Alaric's desire. His hands slipped under her maid uniform. Thus, a heated encounter between Alaric and Nina took place that night, coinciding with the second week of searching for Anna without any success. As she was about to leave, a hand gripped her and pulled her down to sit on the bed in Alaric's embrace. The next morning, Nina acted as if nothing had happened, although she felt disappointed that, last night, they reached the pinnacle of pleasure together, but her master called out another woman's name. However, after the incident last night, even though Alaric wasn't the first man for her, Nina was determined to fully possess him, change her family's fate, and eliminate the woman named Anna from Alaric's mind, whoever that woman was. As for Alaric, in his drunken state last night, he couldn't remember anything. He woke up in confusion, not knowing why he was undressed, and even the bedsheet was in such disarray. The only thing he vaguely remembered was meeting Anna again and ending up in bed, though he felt something was different. It felt like a very vivid dream. After that, he couldn't remember anything because he was too drunk. Like human life, which tends to be dynamic and easily changeable. Human hearts. Who knows? Someone who is good to you today might become the one who hurts you the most later on. That's why caution is necessary, especially when it comes to protecting yourself. Alaric looked at Aidan with an incredulous gaze. Not incredulous gaze. Not incredulous, but more of not yet digestible for his brilliant mind.
Nina, how could that girl harm Anna? How was that possible? As far as he knew, that girl was very nice to Anna.
You must be confused, wondering why Nina did this, right?
Asked Aidan, not getting a response. However, Aidan understood what was going on in Alaric's mind.
Calm down, I'm investigating. Haven't we known her as a sweet girl all this time? But I think you might know her even better. You told me that you often observe the way your maids work. Anna is new to your mansion, and it seems that she has never caused any problems with the other maids. And don't you know that Anna and Nina were close? Or maybe there's something else, like Nina having feelings for you. So all these problems occurred.
Aidan guessed casually. Alaric's eyebrows furrowed, giving Aidan a sharp look. He didn't like his secretary's speculations.
What do you mean?
Aidan let out a long sigh.
Yes, I'm just making assumptions. Think about it. Everything was fine before Anna's arrival. There were no strange or painful incidents in your mansion like in the past few days. But after she arrived...
Aidan paused briefly when he caught sight of Alaric's right hand clenching.
You paid special attention to Anna because she was the one you were looking for, right? It's possible that someone didn't like the special attention you gave to Anna, and that person is Nina. Especially since Nina has been working with you for years, and she has never caused any trouble. Or perhaps could it be that you did something that prompted her to act recklessly?
Enough. So now you're accusing me.
I'm not accusing you, Al. I'm just making assumptions and trying to connect the dots to form an assumption. Because I saw Nina locking Anna in the warehouse. Thankfully, the KT there wasn't damaged like the incident with Anna falling down the stair. Oh, and is it possible that Nina caused Anna to slip? There was oil on the stairs at the time, and only the kitchen staff can access cooking oil, right?
Shit.
Alaric's speculations disturbed him. How could Aidan's assumptions make so much sense to him? Besides, what was wrong with him treating Anna specially? Was it wrong?
I also assumed that based on what I saw in the CCTV footage of the warehouse. I overheard Nina mentioning that she would soon become the mistress of your mansion. After that, she left the warehouse.
Aidan explained. Alaric fell silent. His jaw clenched and his clenched fists showed his muscles.
If all the assumptions Aidan made were true, that damn girl wouldn't survive. And what was that? Mistress?
Say, no way.
That's all I wanted to say. I'll investigate further about that girl and find out what motivated her to do that.
Aidan added when Alaric suddenly snapped out of his thoughts.
Please handle the office matters. I leave it to you for now. And don't let that girl escape before I see her.
Aidan was momentarily taken aback to hear Alaric say, "Please," for the first time. He smiled and nodded.
That's my duty. You should rest for a bit, Al. I heard you had a long trip with your cousin, Alvin.
Alaric shook his head.
Yes, that's right. I escorted him to meet his beloved Ronnie. But his sister, damn that girl.
Alaric grumbled, hitting the corridor wall of the IQ, causing his knuckles to get hurt. Alaric glanced briefly at the room where Anna was.
I can't leave Anna alone here. I already left her once, and it ended up like this.
All right, I'll go first.
Alaric let out a long sigh,